Okay, here we are at my desk, and this is my Fenix PD35 tactical flashlight. I received this light at a job I used to work. I had to sign away a lot of my rights to sue them if it exploded. I guess they had some really serious concerns about the battery in here. But I'll let you know, I have had this since 2017, so we're going on 3 years, and it has been so reliable and so useful almost every day since then. So let's discuss it a little bit. I'm not a flashlight guy normally. This is basically the one flashlight that I'm going to keep until it falls to pieces, and then probably get something really similar. Okay, that being said, this is the PD35 Tactical. What does that say on there? Oh, this must be like serial number or something. This is a heat warning. This, God, what do you call it? Bezel? This front bezel here will heat up at the highest settings on this flashlight, which I believe is about 800 lumens. I am going off the top of my head, so all the correct values will be down here in the left corner. The pocket clip is pretty good. I enjoy putting this in my back pocket, as close to the side of my body as possible. I have a small butt. I can sit down and not sit on this flashlight. So, small butt privilege, I guess. Anyway, this is a solid aluminum body, anodized black. It's kind of a satin black, not quite matte, not quite glossy. You do have a clicky tail cap, but you also have a momentary on, so if you press just a little bit, the light comes on. And it has memory, so whichever mode it was set to beforehand is what you get in momentary, and it is also what you get when you fully engage the tail switch. This could accommodate a lanyard. I don't do that, I just use the pocket clip. To change brightnesses, you hit the little steel side switch here. I think it has 5 settings, so this is like the low mode. We step it up one, and down here will be which lumens you're looking at right now. This is the 3rd setting. You can see there's kind of a hot spot in the middle, a little bit of flood around the edges. There you go, you can really see it now. 4th setting, yeah, you're able to feel the warmth coming off of it now. And the 5th setting, this is the turbo mode. It is extremely bright. It would be blinding to anyone approaching you at night, which I believe is the whole point of a tactical flashlight to begin with. So this is in the low mode right now. If you hit this a couple times, I believe we go straight to tactical strobe. Is that? No, hold on, hold it. There we go. You hold down the side switch and you get this horrible tactical strobe. I will have to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this video now. But yeah, the tactical strobe I have not had to use, fortunately, but it's there if I need it. There is also an alternate tactical mode. I believe I have it on outdoor mode right now. So the program is the 5 light settings plus the emergency tactical, and that's about it. Let's get a good look at this. So I have dropped this. I have gotten resin on this and chipped it off with steel tools. It is a really tough SOB of a light. I will give it that. It does have double O-rings, so you can see in here, this is nice squared off threading, if you know what I'm saying. These don't look like saw teeth, they have flat spots on the top, which is what you want. That's a long wearing thread right there. There is a spring at both ends, so this battery is very stable. It's not going to slam into one end if you drop it. It came with this Tenergy high drain battery. I can't remember if that was provided by my work or if that was provided with the flashlight. I imagine it was probably for my work, so you may have to buy a separate battery if you're buying this light. I'm not sure. Check your retailer specifications. But this does run off of one 18650, and it came with a charger, I believe, probably provided by my work. So I'm sorry you may not get all the bits and bobs that you need for this flashlight just buying the light. I essentially got this for free, so yeah, I was pretty lucky on this one. There's another O-ring at the back here. Where is it? There you go. Right there. So that'll prevent water from getting into the light housing, which is good because these surfaces right here actually conduct electricity through the light. So the one sort of, you could call it a downside, but it's really not that big a problem. The one sort of downside is you need to keep these contacts clean. The only time I've ever had that be a problem was working as a carpet cleaner. I was in dust and carpet fiber and pet hair all day, every day. After about, I think it was like 4 or 5 months of using this light every day and cleaning carpets 5 days a week, sometimes more actually, there was enough dust built up in the threads and at the top of these contacts that the light actually stopped turning on. When I hit the switch, it just did nothing. So I took it home, cleaned it out, charged the battery, greased up the threading with some silicone grease, put it back together and turned it on, and it worked just like day one. So there you go. This is a pretty impervious knife to everyday carry, and I have carried this on construction jobs, carpet cleaning jobs, and now laboratory jobs, and it has come in handy in every environment I've taken it, and it has also been reliable in every environment it has seen. So I honestly can't recommend it enough. The MSRP on this is down here in the corner because I don't know, because I didn't pay for it. Anyway, there you go. Fenix PD35 Tactical, and let's just get a quick weight on here. It's a little bit heavier than most of the knives I carry, so let's check it out. 133.05, 133 grams, and let's 4.693 ounces. That is not too bad. There are heavier knives out there. So yeah, this is a pretty easy thing to throw in the pocket. At least it has been for me. Okay, well, that is my experience with the Fenix PD35 TAC light. It does everything I needed to, and nothing I don't, really. I've never had it turn on in my pocket. It's never burned me, or the battery hasn't exploded, nothing crazy. And I, like I said, have even gotten like epoxy on here and just chipped it off with like a screwdriver. And so that's like a lot of these little chips on the crenellations here are actually from me breaking epoxy off of it. Also had epoxy on the glass, broke that off as well. So yeah, it is really tough, and I think this light is going to serve me a good long time. What else did I want to say? The color is like a neutral white, which I opted for. There was like a cool white. I would always go neutral white because I like the color rendering. Yeah, so I'll give you a link in the description since I don't know all of the terminology for like the LEDs inside of it and all that kind of thing. So if I have piqued your interest, please continue to do research using the links provided. Alright, I've been Joe. You've been watching Ink and Iron. If you like the video, hit like. Feel free to subscribe, share. If you disliked it, hit dislike, and tell me why in the comments. I am trying to not make crappy videos forever, and you can do your part by criticizing me. Alright everyone, have a good day. I will catch you on my next video.